go ahead and get started. If you would like to ask a question, please use the raise hand feature. So Stella, obviously a disappointing result, but and I'm sure you haven't had much time to think about this, but could you reflect on kind of the career, winning the championship last time, getting to the final here, and just kind of the run you've been on these last couple of years?
Well, I mean, today credits to Emma. She played a great match. She's had a great season. I would say one of the best seasons a freshman can have. So congrats to her, and it's very well deserved. I look back and, it's been a dream, honestly. I think I bought into the program, um, you know, as soon as I got there, and I started working hard, trusting the process, trusting Paige and the people around me. And honestly, it's been a dream. I try not to focus on results, awards, stuff like that. I basically just try to focus on enjoying the moment and trying to get better every single day, and I think that's what I did. And honestly, it's been a pleasure, and I would do it all over again.
And then obviously a little bit about the match. Obviously, she had a great year. You were her only loss. What did she do so well today that she was able to kind of come out on top?
Well, I think she was using different paces, especially with her forehand, throughout the whole match, and that kind of threw me off. And I tried to change the tactic a little bit, but it didn't work, obviously. But she, I think, played very solid. She barely made forced errors, and again, credits to her. She played a great match, and she's had a great run and a great season.
All right, we'll open it up to some questions. I'll go first to Arthur.
Tough match today, but congrats on a great season and a great career. Just wanted to ask, what are your plans going forward from here with your tennis?
I'm planning on going back to Spain in a few weeks and starting playing professional tournaments, ITFs at the beginning, and I'm planning on practicing and being based on Madrid, my home city. That's the plan as of right now with COVID and all of that. It's been a little bit hard to plan anything, but that being said, I'm very excited to start a new chapter. And obviously, let's see how that goes, but I'm definitely going to try my best and see how that goes.
And I think similar to you, Emma is probably going to, whether it's next year or in the future, going to be trying to also go the professional route. Just curious, now that you've played her twice, what do you think is the best part of her game, or the toughest part of her game to face, and what do you think how will that serve her at the next level?
Well, I think obviously she's going to do great whenever she decides to play professional tournaments. I think that she has a style of game that it's a little tricky, and as I said, she uses very well her forehand. She uses different paces, and that's hard, obviously, for the opponents that play against her. And again, she's very solid. She has the ability to hurt you with. She has a great backhand, and again, she moves also very well. So, again, whenever she decides to play professional tournaments, she's gonna do great for sure.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to David.
Hey Stella, first of all, congrats on another great season. When you decided to come back for this extra year, you talked about wanting, to still learn a little bit and maybe use it as a transition year before you went pro. Just what ultimately now do you kind of think are the biggest things you took away from this extra season?
Well, I mean, obviously, it was very important to me to finish my career like I always thought I could. And honestly, I think that I've had a great time with my teammates. I learned a lot from them, and I think that I still improved things about my tennis. I think that given the uncertainty going on, it's been great for me because I've still developed my game and my personality on and off the court. And yeah, I mean, it's been a pleasure, and I'm very, very happy that I made that decision, honestly.
All right, we'll go to Colette next.
Hi, Estela. Congratulations on a great tournament and a great career. I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about what some of the highlights might have been academically for you at the University of Miami.
Well, I graduated in 2020 with a major in economics. Honestly, I was very impressed by my grades because English is not my first language. So at the beginning, I was struggling a little bit, but I ended up having summa cum laude honors, which honestly was a goal of mine. And then this year, I was able to finish a master's in sports administration, and I also finished with honors. So very, very happy and proud of myself, honestly, because I like academics. It's also a very important part of my life, and I spent a lot of time studying and learning, and I think that helped me also, playing better and being more focused on the court. And I think that my priorities were very, like I knew my priorities since the beginning, and that definitely paid off.
Thank you.
And we'll go to David.
Hi, Stella. When you look back at well, first, congratulations on all your achievements. My question is, when you look back at the totality of your whole career here, how does it compare with what your expectations were when you first joined the University of Miami? And what will you tell people in the future when you look back at your time and they ask you what your time at the University of Miami meant to you?
Well, that's a tough question. Honestly, I don't even know where to start. I come from a family that basically taught me to always give my best in whatever I do. They passed down the respect for their hard work, and I think that I always wanted to leave a mark on this program, just by my work ethic and by my manners, my education, my values. Honestly, when I got here, I realized that I had all of the resources to not only do that, but also be a great tennis player. And I think I took advantage of that. And, I think college is just a great school for life. You go through many ups and downs, but you're able to reach, honestly, unimaginable heights, just by trusting the people around you. And honestly, that's my biggest advice. Just buy in and really commit to give your best. Because, sometimes we think that we're actually giving our best, but in reality, we're not, and we're able to give so much. And when you're surrounded by the right people, the journey becomes a dream, honestly. And that's what happened to me, and that's what I wish for other players and student athletes.
Thank you.
David, did you have another question, or is your hand just up from before? You're good? All right, Alex, did you have a last question?
Yeah, Stella, obviously there was a lot of support in the stands for you today and yesterday and throughout the week, and I think it's kind of indicative of the way that you've been supported throughout your career in Miami. I'm curious if you could just kind of share what that has meant to you.
Of course. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be sitting here next to this trophy if it wasn't for the people that have supported me over the years, starting with Paige and teammates and other coaches that I've had, Alex, my volunteer coach, Macy, and, UM staff, my trainer, Julia, and my current teammates, they are amazing, amazing players, and I cannot wait for what they're going to accomplish in the future. I also had some friends in the stands as well that came from Miami to cheer and support me. And again, they make this journey more special than it already is. and they just make it more enjoyable. You know, this is hard, and when you're surrounded by these people, it's just fun. You know, you're just willing to give your best, but you know, they make it fun and more special. So again, forever thankful, grateful, and honestly, I owe them everything.
And then, Estela, you want to do one or two in Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Muchas felicidades, primero que nada, por tremenda e impresionante carrera que has tenido con la Universidad de Miami. ¿Puedes reflexionar un poco acerca de esa carrera que has tenido y que te ha llevado aquí hoy a las finales del NCAA representando a la universidad?
Sí, claro, la verdad que ha sido unos años increíbles. No sé ni por dónde empezar. Yo creo que llegué al programa y me di cuenta de que tenía todos los recursos para no solamente pues, ser una buena persona e impactar el programa con mis valores o mi educación, sino también para llegar a ser una jugadora pues, excelente. Y yo creo que desde el principio me di cuenta de esto y supe cuáles eran mis prioridades. Y poco a poco pues, fui confiando en la gente que estaba alrededor mío y que pues, mis entrenadores, los trabajadores, mis compañeras y nada, confié en ellos y poco a poco me centré simplemente en mejorar cada día y no en resultados ni en premios ni nada de eso y simplemente pues eso, confiando poquito a poco y nada, obviamente pues ha sido una experiencia inolvidable que me va a ayudar pues a donde vaya.
Y hablando de eso, yo sé que acabas de salir de la pista ahora, pero ¿nos puedes contar un poco acerca de tus planes ahora para el futuro?
Claro, me voy a quedar en Miami un par de semanas y luego me volveré a España, a Madrid, que es donde yo soy, para empezar a jugar torneos profesionales. Empezaré por los ITFs y nada, pues muy contenta por empezar una nueva etapa, un nuevo capítulo en mi vida y nada, pues creo que la experiencia en college en la Universidad de Miami me va a ayudar un montón para los años que vienen ahora y nada, muy emocionada, la verdad.
Felicidades, mucho éxito.
Gracias.